Bottom one here from Eldredge Park as we take a look now at the starting lineup for manager Kelly Nicholson and the Orleans Firebirds. Leading off will be Peyton Chanier, the right-handed second baseman from Ole Miss. Justin Mickness getting the start, the Kent State catcher, as the DH tonight. He's been hitting the ball well the last couple of games. He'll hit second. Luke Kieshel hitting third, the right fielder from the University of San Francisco. Chase DeLauder hitting fourth, the center fielder from James Madison, followed by Tyler Locklear hitting fifth, the third baseman from VCU. Jack Bolger hitting sixth, the left fielder from Vanderbilt. And then hitting seventh, Trey Harmon, the first baseman from Stetson, followed by Garrett Guillemette hitting eighth, the catcher from USC. And then batting ninth, David Marcano, the shortstop from NJIT. Against tonight's starting pitcher, the left-hander, the rising sophomore from the University of Oklahoma, Jake Bennett, a 6'6", 234-pound left-hander from Bixby, Oklahoma. And the first pitch to Peyton Chanier is low in the dirt for ball one. Bennett, a Cape League All-Star, and he has had a tremendous summer here on the Cape for the Bourne Braves. The left-hander has a 2.25 ERA in 5 games. 4 of those were starts. 20 strikeouts, or pardon me, 20 innings pitched and 22 strikeouts over 2 walks as the 1-0 pitch is outside. 2-0 to Chanier. Just 2 walks in 20 innings. He has excellent control. And he was Oklahoma's Saturday starter this past season. Sort of had an up and down year in his first full season with Oklahoma as Chanier lines one in the left center field for a base hit. And that's how the Orleans Firebirds get things started on offense with a leadoff single from Peyton Chanier. And he's aboard now for Justin Mickness. Mickness, left-handed bat, hitting .263, a home run, 4 runs batted in for the catcher from Kent State. Hit his first home run of the summer yesterday against Hyannis into the right center field bullpen of Orleans. First pitch is at 92 miles an hour at the belt for called strike one. Umpires for tonight's game: behind the plate, Ryan Demary. First base umpire, Alan Liberdoni. And then at third base, Sparky Burns. 0-1, Chanier at first. Look over at Chanier once and twice. The pitch, and it's low and away as the catcher Garcia has to get down into his squat. 1-1. Defensive alignment for Bourne. Goodwin in left, Lampy in center, Thomas in right. Anderson at third, Schobel at short with Agnos at second, and rushing at first, John Garcia behind the plate doing the catching. 1-1 pitch is a ground ball to third, fielded by Anderson. Over to second for one. Agnes is turned to first in time for a double play. Bourne goes around the horn, 5-4-3, and there's 2 down for Luke Kieshel. So here's Kieshel, the right fielder from the University of San Francisco, who's been the hottest hitter in the Firebirds lineup the past stretch. He's hitting .520 in his last 5 games, 13 hits in 25 at-bats. Doesn't waste any time and grounds one deep into the hole at short. Long throw from Schobel to first, too high and not in time. And Luke Kieshel, before the at-bat, on a 9-game hitting streak, make it now 10 games for the right fielder who came from the Cal Ripken League with the Gaithersburg Giants. And ever since he's been on the Cape, he has just been on a tear. And he's at first with 2 down for the cleanup man, Chase DeLauder. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Chase, first pitch, Kieshel running on the first pitch. It's outside. Here's the throw. Head first line. Kieshel's in there safely. Boy, he got a huge jump. Went on first move against Bennett. And the throw not close. Kieshel in there, and he's in scoring position now for DeLauder. Second steal for Kieshel this summer. First pitch was a ball, 1-0 to DeLauder. And a big chopper along the first base side. And there will be no play as rushing now has it. Throws over to third to check on Kieshel. He's in there. Big bouncing ball off of DeLauder's bat. Don't typically see those from the powerful center fielder from James Madison. But with nobody covering first, looked like there was some miscommunication between the pitcher, Bennett, and the first baseman rushing. Both went after that baseball, and nobody covered first, and it's an infield hit for Chase. Runners on the corners now for Tyler Locklear.
And great speed on the base pass for Orleans. You got to take advantage here against Bourne.
Locklear hitting .245, 8 homers, 22 driven in. First pitch, popped foul down the right field line and out of play, 0-1.
Orleans picked up 2 hits in the top of the first. Last time they played at Bourne at Doran Park, did not score. Want to put the pressure on the Braves early.
Orleans is RBI leader at the plate right now in an RBI situation. Keishel at third, DeLauder at first, 2 down. A 1 pitch, swinging a foul, tipped into the glove of the catcher Garcia, and it's 0-2. Locklear tied for second in the league in runs batted in with Owen Diodati of Wareham. Both are behind Brock Wilkin of Harwich, who's been one of the best players on the Cape this summer for the Mariners. Bennett stares down DeLauder at first. DeLauder's running, and the pitch is inside. DeLauder, meanwhile, into second, standing up without a throw. Chase's 3rd steal of the summer, and that eliminates the force play at second. Chase at second, Keishel at third. 1-2 to Tyler Locklear with Jack Bolger on deck for the Firebirds. Bennett throws. Ground ball down the third base line, foul. And it remains 1-2 to the VCU third baseman and the Atlantic 10 Player of the Year, the freshman All-American Tyler Locklear. T-Lock, or just Lock for short, as a lot of his teammates and coaches like to call him on the field. 1-2. Little blooper, first base side, foul, as Rushing gives it a look. 1-2. Firebirds looking to avoid losing 4 in a row for the first time this summer. Bourne trying to defeat Orleans on home turf and become the only team to beat everybody on enemy territory here on the Cape. 1-2. In the dirt, good block by Garcia out in front of him. Keishel will scamper back to third, and it's 2-2.
And a good at-bat here from Tyler Locklear, making Bennett work on the mound. All ready for him today. Just 15 pitches in this inning, but Orleans with 3 hits. Need to take advantage. 20 runners left on in the 2 games against Bourne for Orleans.
Bourne has defeated every other Cape League team at their own stadium except for Orleans. Locklear on the 2-2, high drive, deep to left field. Goodwin doesn't even move. It is gone. Bye-bye, birdie. A 3-run home run for Locklear. His 9th home run of the summer. And it's 3-0 Firebirds.
You want a good way to start a game. The middle of the order getting it done. The big guys in Keishel, DeLauder, Locklear, and Tyler blasts one into left in Orleans with a good start.
First pitch to Jack Bolger is low, 1-0. Locklear now has the league lead and runs batted in ahead of Brock Wilkin with 25. 1-0 pitch. Bolger takes down the middle for a called strike 1. 1-1. 101 miles an hour. The exit velocity, according to our stats guy Jackson Thomas, 366 feet the distance. As the 1-1 pitch, Bolger pops one up foul behind the bird's nest and behind our press box. 1-2. Now Locklear and DeLauder, the Bash Bros, however you want to call them, they both were tied with 8 home runs each heading into this ball game. Now Locklear has the team lead and the league lead with 9 home runs. Bolger on the 1-2 swings and misses at the pitch in the dirt. Garcia throws over to first to complete the strikeout, and that will retire the side. First strikeout for Bennett, but not before Tyler Locklear leaves Eldredge Park with a 3-run home run beyond the Bourne Braves bullpen out in left center field. It's 3-0 Orleans as we head to the top of the second here from Eldredge Park.